Hello Scrappy friends, welcome back. I am sharing this layout today using Vicki Boutin print shop. I filmed this at the Warrington Crop a couple of weekends ago, well, last weekend actually. I'm just showing you here that I'm cutting this paper, cutting the rings from this paper, and I do cut each strip in half, discarding the half that's got the rings cut from. So I've just got the whole semicircles and not the halves that's got the part of the semicircle cut out of it. So I do end up with 4 layers, I think it is, by the time I finished, which I've then took a piece of the wood grain paper from the print shop paper pad, and with the paper pads you do get some prints that aren't available in the open stock, so you got these lovely wood grains in the paper pad on print shop. So just taking off the strip there, and you notice that the paper pads aren't true 12 by 12, so you'll make sure you get them the right way up to match the size of the previous sheets. So just doing that there now. So I've laid up the semicircles that I've cut out, and I do decide that I do want a bit of height on the page. So I'm adding the 1" 6/2 foam pads to the back of the one that's going to be the furthest right, and then I'm using the 1/2" ones along the edge of the other 3 because they're going to be tucked under each one. So here I am just layering them down back onto the page, and then that's the one that'll be the furthest right that's got the foam pads all the way along. This photo is from our holiday in Cornwall. We had a Sunday roast in the restaurant on the camp. We didn't hold out high hopes really for a camp cafe. They did a carvery, and I must say, barring my sister's roast dinner, which we have occasionally, it is the best roast dinner out I've had, so can't recommend it enough. It was so delicious, and the variety of veg I got on it was yummy. So yeah, so Mr. Ding took a picture there of me really enjoying my roast. So just cutting the 3x4, what are these? The cut parts, the journaling cards from one of the sheets, and I'm going to use these to layer behind the photo. So just finding some with the colourful edges that I can hide, whatever is imageries on the card that I might not use, and use them as layers behind the photo. So I do change my layers around because I want the layer that's sticking up the highest and the furthest left to the left top of the photo, so that it's giving a diagonal design on the page, and then the one that's sticking out furthest right and below the photo is on the right bottom. So again, it's giving that diagonal look and taking your eye across the page. I do use my stapler to staple the layers together, and I miss a layer, so I'm just putting a staple through them, realise I've missed a layer, just making sure I'm happy again with the positioning and stapling it together with that missed layer, and then using my good old trusty hammer to stick the photo down to those layers. I then come in with the 3D foam down one side of the picture map so that it's lifted up, but I do decide I want it up a little bit higher than those layers of the pattern paper, so I'm adding some thinner dimensional foam on top of the 1" foam pads, but then also along the left hand side, so that I'm getting the same distance up from the paper as I am from the part that doesn't have the layers, if you know what I mean. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so this journaling card, I really liked that banner on it, and I thought that looked good coming in from the right side of the page. Then with this camera, I just wanted this as an embellishment on the page, so I've cut it out from the journaling card, and I'm cutting a slit in this card that I've got coming in from the right, and tucking the camera there behind it. Going through the different ephemera now, I don't really add much more to this. There's some stickers, so I go for that super duper tie-up because the lunch was super duper, and just adding some 3D foam to that to give that a bit of height and movement on the page too. And that's going on that label that's coming in from the right. I add some flowers as well. Oh, this piece as well. I really like that going behind, but I wanted the bulldog clip in front. So what I do is I cut along the edge of the bottom of the bulldog clip so that the paper it's clipped to effectively is behind the photo and stuck out as a layer, and then the actual bulldog clip is coming over that brown layer. It doesn't show up very well on the photo because you're looking at black and grey on top of brown. Just sticking a dimensional behind it as well, where it comes off the mat, the photo mat, so that it doesn't end up stuck flat to the page. I've then going through those cards to see if there's anything else. I decide not, and I do pick this large flower up. I mean, looking at the layout now, I'm actually wishing I put that down the side, so I might add some more bits down the left. I'm not sure. I might see if there's any pattern paper that I've got flowers on to cut there. Oh, I'm having a chat with whoever's at the table with me and forget I'm filming. So I do cut out the other 10 minutes of that chat. Okay, so I want to put this label here on this bit at the side, but I want it to come across a little bit more than the camera does. So I have then cut a little bit more over on that slit. I also realised I hadn't stuck the camera down, so I've popped that in there. With the journaling, I think I'm going to do a little bit just coming down under the photo, because I noticed when I was filming, when I was editing this, I hadn't put my journaling on. So that's probably going to come down under the photo. We are almost done here now, so I just want to thank you for watching. Please like, and if you're not already, please subscribe. I've just added that banner sticker down towards that cluster on the right, and just cut off the edge of it, and yeah, just adding that sticker on. Now I do get a couple of the chipboard, have a good long look at this sticker sheet for anything else, and I don't think other than that word I had anything else from there. I do grab the chipboard pieces in a moment and get a couple of leaves from that sheet. Tell you what, it is really satisfying to finish a layout that I haven't started from a sketch or a scrap lift. Uh, I, yeah, I've done a little bit more of that more recently, so I need to do more because it is really, really satisfying. Not that there's anything wrong with scrap lift or a sketch, I do that plenty. But yeah, we're at the end now, so thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.